There is a really wide angle lens that could be interesting for your fisheye look. No, let's start again. There is an 11mm fisheye 2.8 bright aperture lens that could be interesting for your production. Or maybe there is a cheap fisheye alternative to your expensive wide-angle lens. When talking about wide-angle lenses, I never went more than 16mm on this 16-35 lens on my full-frame body. Last week I got in the mail the TTARTISAN's 2.8 11mm fisheye lens for full-frame bodies, in my version the E-mount. TTARTISANs are known for making one of the most affordable lenses in the market right now. They're all full manual controlled lenses, and this is no exception. By the way, all my lens reviews are linked in the description. You can get some really great feedback about them. Well, let's get straight to the unboxing, and there is no so much to unbox. It's just an empty box with styrofoam on it for the lens, and also a small The Thinking Artisan card that you can scan and then get the manual. And there is also the old Internet Explorer sign. Cutting on the cost for this matter isn't a really bad idea. I am not interested in box, but on the lens performance. The lens build is a full metal aluminum body design with 11 elements in 7 groups, with the aperture range from 2.8 up to f16. The focal length is 11mm and it's designed for the full frame bodies. There are various lens mount designs, mine is made for the E-mount system. The closest focusing distance is 17 centimeters, so you can do some close object photography and still get some background blur behind it. The weight of the lens is 485 grams, making it not so heavy and perfect for some gimbal stuff work. The aperture ring is declicked, so it will be suitable for video users that have to change the aperture smoothly. The focus ring has some decent weight when pulling focus, and you can be sure that will not accidentally bump the undesired focus changes. The focus marking points will give you the ability to know the distance to focus the lens. From my experience, you will be mostly to the far end 1 meter or infinity. I got straight out with my gimbal and also for some photo tests. This is an fisheye lens, so your corners will be more distorted and it will be more visible if you film in places with a lot of straight architectural lines. Just like the stadium, church and architecture photos that get distorted. The faster 2.8 aperture mounted on a full frame sensor like a Sony a7 III will give you some better low light performance in dark scenarios, and you will be able to use a faster shutter speed in photos and lower the ISO sensitivity. I'm not that kind of person that pixel peeps and zooms in to get the sharpness and the corner distortion, but there you go, make your own decisions from my tests. There are no markings on the lens filter thread size, even if the small sunshade built-in protection have some filter threaded signs from the inside. You will be not able to use normal ND filters for this lens, but ones that have a casing made around it. On the 2.8 you will be actually able to get some bokeh even if you are so wide. The closer you stand to it, bigger the bokeh will be. Just make sure that you focused on the right distance, cause it's all manual. Actually, this lens could be really good for vlogging, where you want some blur in the background, or if you want to really involve the viewer in your place of vlogging. One of the use could be astrophotography, cause the 2.8 wide-angle aperture could give you some better low-light performance. It could be also great for action sports, skateboard stuff, where you want more wide-angle footage rather than your GoPro. Priced at $215, this is really not a big amount of money for what you get out of it. Actually, there is no wide-angle lens out there with this aperture in the price range right now in the market. Remember, this is a fisheye lens and it's clearly stated. It's not rectilinear. Expect distortion on the sides. What do you think, guys? Is it something that will be able to juice up your production, or it is just a fun lens? I would like to know more in the comment section down below. And also, on my next lens review, I will be reviewing one of the cheapest lenses for the APS-C mount, the 25mm 1.8 from Pair Gear, and it's only $70. Thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe with the bearing icon to get notified every time I make a new video, and see you on my next one.